So now we are on problem set 6, and in this video I'm going to do problems 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, problem 1 is here. I need to do a u substitution because I have an integral for e to the u or e to the x, but not e to the negative 4x. So I'm going to let that right there be my u. So I'm going to say u equals negative 4x. So du negative 4. Okay, well, in that case, I just say, well, negative 4. I need a negative 4, so I need a negative 1 over 4 out front. And negative 1/4 integral e to the u du. However, I need to make sure I change my interval. So I need to plug 0 and 1 into my u. Well, 0 times negative 4 is 0. 1 times negative 4 is negative 4. So I'll say, okay. The integral of e to the u is our easiest integral because it's just e to the u. And it's from 0 to negative 4. Now you might be looking at thinking, well, that's backwards. The smaller number is supposed to be smaller, or the lower number is supposed to be smaller than the top number, and it's actually okay. It'll work out just fine. Of course, if you really wanted to switch it, you could. You just make it the outside negative, but I can work it just fine just the way it is. So I'm going to plug in our value. Let's see. Color. So negative 1 over 4. And we'll plug the top one in first. E to the negative 4 minus, then plug the bottom one in, e to the 0 equals. Well, let's think about this for just a second. I know a negative exponent means reciprocal, so I meant to change colors there. That's going to be 1 over e to the 4th. Actually, sorry, I take that back. I'm just looking at my answer choices, and I realize all my answer choices leave it just e to the negative 4, so we don't even have to bother. So, okay, so I don't need to bother with that one. Negative over 4, I can leave it e to the negative 4, just because all my answer choices do. Anything to the 0 power is 1. Alright, so if I now distribute that out, scroll down a little bit, I get negative e to the negative 4 over 4, and then negative times a negative plus 1. Oh, no, not plus 1. Plus 1 over 4. Thank you. Plus 1 over 4. So if I look at my answer choices, I see that that is D. Answer choice D. Terms are reversed. That's the same thing as answer choice D. Number 2. Number 2 is a indefinite integral, because I don't have an interval. I do need a u substitution. I'm going to let the inside be my u. Du is 3x squared. I have an x squared, I just need a 3. So I'll put a 1/3 up front. So 1/3 integral cosine of u du. If I do the integral of cosine of u, the integral of cosine u is sine u. Tack on the plus c. And then last thing I need to do is substitute in. Well, I let u be x cubed, so x cubed plus c. And yes, I know you hear the bell in the background. That doesn't mean you can leave. Sorry. So 1/3 sine of x cubed plus c. That is answer choice B. Alright, number 3. Now number 3 is a little different in that they give you the problem and the u. So they even do the first step for you. They say, alright, no guesswork here. We want you to let u be 2x plus 1, which was kind of obvious. It needed to be 2x plus 1. But if I do that and say, okay, well my du then has to be 2. I don't have a 2 in here, but that's no problem. Put a 2 there. Put a 1/2 out front. Now, at this point, look at your answer choices and you'll realize they don't even want you to find the integral. All they want you to do is set up the u substitution. So I'm going to say 1/2 integral, and then this is going to be the square root of u du, and then I need to see, well, what are my values going to be? So if I plug these into u, well, 0, if I plug in, I get 2 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. If I plug 2 in, 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. And that's it. I'm going to stop right there. I could obviously keep going and find that integral, but they didn't want me to. They just wanted to see if I could get that far. So I'm looking at my answer choices, and I see that matches up to answer choice C. And then next, I'm going to do number 4. Number 4 is a lot like the problems we did at the end of problem set 5, in that they're giving me the derivative of an integral, and I do start at 0. Alright, so that tells me I can use my shortcut. So we're just going to take this and plug it in. Sine of, I'll say x, oops, sorry. Try that again. Sine of x squared, but because that t is cubed, I'm going to put a little cube there, and then say sine 2 times 3x to the 6th. Alright, and if I look at my answer choices, I'll probably find that it would be wrong. Yes, answer choice C, that's wrong. And the reason why is I need to make sure I tack on the derivative of that. Well, the derivative of x squared, what I plugged in, is 2x. So tack on that derivative and then find your correct answer choice. Let's see here. My correct answer choice is E.